is like when we go on vacation, like we have to rent vacation homes anytime we go on vacation, because otherwise we have to rent like 2, sometimes 3 hotel rooms depending on the hotel. And I can't stand going to vacation homes that have really crappy knives. So I actually travel with these anytime we go somewhere, because it just drives me crazy when we get to a house and they have like terrible knives that you can't even use. Like, what's the point of even having them? Because a dull knife is more dangerous than a brand new super sharp one. No, leave that on. Nope, we're not ready for that yet. You can help me roll it out in a minute. My tomato was a little soft there. That one's a little bit overripe, perhaps. So, my recipe is doubled, so I have 3 tomatoes I'm going to cut up instead of just the well, it should have been 4, but, this is just, we just kind of wing it here sometimes, don't we, Johanna?
Yeah.
Say, we like to wing it.
Yeah.
We like to wing it. And I'm cutting on our cutting mat. We're not ready to mix it yet, honey. I'm cutting on our cutting mat, which are the flexible ones. And they come in 3 different colors. And each of them has different, like, tips on them. Like, this one has the different knives and tells you what to do with them. Like, which knife. Johanna. She likes the sharp things. Each of the cutting mats tells you, no, where was I going with this? The knives here tell you what to do, like what, to cut, what each one is used for cutting. Like you wouldn't really necessarily use a tomato knife to cut, some bread. I mean, I guess you could because it's serrated, but.
What is this for?
That's the juicer, honey. That's for juicing lemons and limes that you love to eat. Right?
Did we do the limes?
We already did them, yes. We already did the limes, yep.
Look, was the limes supposed to be in here with this can?
We already used it. It's all in here now. Now, because what you can do with this is watch. You pick it right up and it's flexible, so you just pour it right in.
Nice.
All right, now the cilantro. Now we got, what do we have here? The onion's already in there, half. It says half of a red onion. So the cute little Italian man last night gave us a tip too. So you cut off the stems, and then you can freeze them. And then when you need, you can just use them for like, in soups and whatever. You just chop them up really tiny. So that's what we're going to do because the cute little Italian man did it. So we're going to do it too.
I want to try.
No, you're not using the sharp knives. But where's that other little thing we had here? My herb stripper. This is the herb stripper, another fantastic tool for your, summertime with all the fresh herbs and vegetables coming up. So what you're going to do with the ones like, parsley, cilantro, you're going to put it in there on the stem side. Whoops. Close it up and just strip it. Oh, hold on.
I want to
Strip it, and it strips the leaves off without the stem.
I want to try.
Sort of. All right, hold on. Hold on. I had too many in there at once, so let's try it with just one. There we go. And they're like attaching to it. But this is, go ahead, close it up and pull it if you want. There you go. You got most of them there, and now we got to do this bigger one. And you can just go through and do them all like that, but there's a lot here, so what I'm going to do is I'm just actually going to just chop them up, because I don't mind the little stem pieces. All right, go ahead.
This one.
Yep, great. Go for it. Go for it. At least it's not a knife again, right? I like to use a pizza cutter to slice up my vegetables. Not vegetables. To slice up my herbs because it's just so fast. And it goes right through with no problem at all. So it said for a quarter of a bunch of cilantro was the regular recipe. But again, mine's doubled. So I have about a half a bunch here. The other half's waiting to be used the next time we make this or salsa or something yummy. Right, Johanna? So I kind of sliced it up with a pizza cutter. Now I'm just going around, chopping it up a little more. Say chopping it up a little more. You don't want to say it? You busy over there? All right. We got all our little pieces on here.
How do you put this in?
You put it in, remember, on the stem side. Now, you put it in there. See how the hole is there? Now pull this part. Pull it. Pull. I guess we did too big of a hole there. Let's go to the other one. There we go. Now I pull it. You want to squeeze it while I pull? Yeah. Okay. Look at that. Nice clean stem. Never thought to use a pizza cutter for that. Yeah, I didn't either until I was a Pampered Chef consultant. I saw it as a tips once. And I don't know where, somewhere. So now we have all our cilantro. We're going to throw it in there. You can add some, it calls for a jalapeno also, but I'm not doing a jalapeno because my kids don't like anything with any kind of flavor at all. No, they don't like spicy stuff. So again, I love the flexible cutting master because they just can bend them and pop your stuff right in whatever you're using. And then the last thing is 1 cup of clamato juice. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I hope I am. But that's basically just tomato juice. So we're just going to, this is the last step. You could do, you know, add pepper to taste, it says also. And if you were doing the jalapeno, obviously you would add that too. I want to tell you real quick, for a jalapeno, it says to do it seeded and minced. Now I'm sure most of you already know this, but the heat in the peppers like jalapenos, you know, all the hot peppers comes from the seeds. So if you take the seeds out, they're a little less hot. They're still going to be hot, of course. Especially if you get it fresh from your garden, it's going to burn your tongue. Not burn, you know, it's hot. So I'm not really measuring this, but it's supposed to be like a cup for a regular recipe. So that's about it. So now we're just going to mix this up, and we're going to have an amazing snack with our dinner. Right, Johanna? With some ceviche. And now what I'm going to do with this, again, I'm mixing it up. I'm going to put it, because we're not quite ready to eat it yet. I have to make burgers and stuff too. I'm going to put it in this. This is a cool and serve container, cool and serve bowl. These are great, guys. If you go to a lot of picnics and things in the summertime, these when you have the frozen little cooler part that goes on the bottom, it's going to keep your foods cold for up to 6 hours. Now this particular size, this is the larger size, and I forget what the size actually is, but this one holds a full pound of pasta, like I've made a full pound of pasta salad before. Yep. Okay, we're not going to put that one in there because you got to get the stems off. You want to pull these off, you can put it in there. So a full pound of pasta this will hold. The smaller one doesn't hold as much. The smaller one is really great for things like dips, you know, veggie dips, whatever. We don't want the stem that whole. Do we want this in our ceviche? No, we do not. You want to? Can you mix gently? You got to just go very gently so we don't smush stuff. Can I help you? No? Just a little bit? Can I help? A little Miss Independent here. So where was I going with this? So I've brought this to church before for like a picnic after church. And, you know, we've been in there, whatever, however long, you know, I have it ready to go at like 9 a.m. And by the time the picnic came around at 1 or 2 p.m., whatever it was, the food was still cold in here. So these are superb for your summertime. Anything in the cool and serve line is superb for your summertime picnics and that kind of thing.
No.
Okay, no, excuse me. Look at little Miss Avocado face here. All right, guys, so I think that's about it. We're going to eat these with, you know, Tostito chips or whatever. You can serve them with tostadas, it says on there, but whatever you want to make it with. Whatever you want to eat it with. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys all have a great weekend, and I hope you're enjoying some sunshine wherever you are. All right, bye, guys.
Bye.